So when I was first approached to do this podcast, I wasn't entirely sure if it's something I would be interested in. Luckily, YouTube and I worked out a deal. They're going to allow me to use their site as long as I abide by the rules, rather. So, what I'm going to do to avoid any demonetization in the first minute or so of the podcast is turn things over to the editor that was provided to me, who's going to just run a short clip in the beginning of the episode so that we can avoid any controversy. So take it away. I'm actually a little nervous to do this. You know, I, obviously, I used to make videos sort of a long time ago. I'm sure everyone's aware of that. But, I haven't made a video since high school. I used to be such a connoisseur of film that I actually went to my high school with a GoPro. If you believe it or not, it was like a day in the life type of thing. I was trying to be really heady. That was a crazy. We should roll that clip, actually. That'd be kind of cute to look back. Let's do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is just a little something that I'm kind of late on the boat on this. Now, this was a bit of a YouTube controversy that happened kind of recently, and since I'm on YouTube, I feel like it would be interesting to discuss. So if you haven't heard, there was this guy named James Gallagher or something like that. No, I'm not sure. He has like makeup tutorials. He's obviously, if he's on YouTube, period, he's probably gay, but since he's doing makeup tutorials, he's a very gay man. And there's a big controversy about him like sending like provocative messages, like basically messages hitting on guys who were straight, and he lost like over 1 million subscribers and people were really angry at him. And I really don't understand the whole thing, because I'm like okay, we'll do a little exercise. Let's try this. I will be me, and you can be Mr. James trying to sleep with me or something. Yeah, so go ahead and try to get me to hook up with you.
Sup, you little slut. Would you like to eat my sparkly man taint?
No thanks, buddy. I don't go that way.
How about some butt fuck for good luck? Or even just some sweet, sweet alone time to have a romantic foot job?
And then I ignore him. See, a crisis averted. What is everybody like? Oh no, I'm gonna turn gay. Ah, I don't understand why people are mad at him. I think he's like 19 years old too, so he's just trying to like bang dudes. Like just say no if you don't want to bang. I don't understand. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I mean, this is YouTube. I'm just glad he didn't get caught banging like a boat full of kids, because that seems to be the industry norm. So, I mean, this isn't even on brand. And besides, it's not like he was like assaulting anyone or anything, because I mean, he's a 19-year-old gay YouTuber. I cannot think of anyone in the world less capable of raping me than a 19-year-old gay YouTuber. I mean, I'm not trying to be Mr. Macho over here, but I'm pretty sure if a guy can talk you into fucking him, that you're probably okay with it anyway. So I don't know. That's enough on that. So a lot of the time when I'm talking to people online, they assume I'm a lot younger than I actually am. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's my voice. I'm not really sure. I'm actually older than you would expect. So since we're on the subject of YouTube, I figured I would put that into perspective and say, when I was young, YouTube, how do I put this? YouTube wasn't the same as it is now. For example, everything on YouTube now, it's all commentary. Like, everything is commentated. You know what I'm saying. If you go open almost any YouTube video of somebody playing a video game or watching a movie, it's somebody's commentary, and that's how they're making their money and their views and whatnot. But you know, I know YouTube videos now sort of all, so many of them do like the PewDiePie format, and I know he didn't invent it, but he popularized it. I remember back in the day when video games on YouTube looked kind of like this.
Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that
You know what? Maybe it is actually better now. Who knows? Enough about YouTube. It's too meta for me to be talking about YouTube anyway. Give me just a second. Have mercy on me, O God, according to your steadfast love, according to your abundant mercy. Blot out my transgression. Wash me thoroughly through my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. For I know my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against you, you only, have I sinned and done what is evil in your sight, so that you may be justified in your words and blameless in your judgment. Amen. Powerful stuff. Speaking of powerful things, you know, us YouTubers are often accused of being indoor kids, for lack of a better term. You know, real soft millennials. But you know, I'm actually a country boy at heart. I'm from the farms. In fact, I remember one time I went hunting. I remember it like it was yesterday, even though it was kind of a while ago. This is why I say I'm one of the hardest honkies in Dallas. I'm one of the best presidential assassins ever. Fuck a John Wilkes Booth. I put the CIA on my back, though. Fuck it. For Cuba. Got him. Thank God that guy in the grassy knoll is gonna take the fall. So, thanks for joining me for the pilot episode of Talking Shit. But you know what? There's one thing I've left unfinished. Speaking of pilots, I never did part 2 of my 21 Pilots review. If you don't know, on my former career, I was tasked with slandering the band 21 Pilots. So let me just go ahead and actually finish the review, the 21 Pilots song review, right now. They're bad. Feels good to get that off my chest and over with. Anywho, as I was saying, thank you for watching. Episodes in the future are probably going to be a little bit longer, a little bit better, but this is sort of just like I said, a pilot episode. Yeah, this is Playback City. This is Talking Shit. And oh yeah, really quick, actually, I wanted to talk about this whole Raid Area 51 thing that's going on. You know, obviously it's dumb, but I was kind of confused by it because I always thought the government took the position of there's nothing at Area 51. And didn't they like respond to this whole thing, and they like said that, you know, it's going to be dangerous and you shouldn't do this? Like, maybe they have always admitted it was an Air Force base. I don't know what, like, I just thought their position on Area 51 was it's not a thing, but I mean, no, I could be totally wrong about that, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, though, it's obviously really stupid, and I think we all ultimately know what's going to happen is they're just going to bring extra security that day, and like a handful of idiots are going to get tased and arrested. And yeah, the alternative, of course, is that actually a shitload of people show up, and we get to go back to, like, you know, the mid 2000s live leak videos of them just shooting a bunch of weebs in the desert, and that kind of sounds fantastic. But the positive thing about this Area 51 thing, even though it's just a joke and a meme, and probably just done to distract us from more important issues like that whole sex cult thing that people keep getting arrested for, you know, even if it is kind of a joke, I think it's kind of cool that at least the government has to, you know what I mean, that they're at least like, holy shit, there's a Facebook group where 100,000 people are going to, like, claim they're going to storm one of our bases. You know, they at least have to think about it, and that it might at least cause them to think about things a little harder, you know what I mean? And, you know, I think we could all do a little bit more to not be controlled by some sleazy corporate speed grapher, eyes wide shut man, fucking boatloads of children, and nutting inside toddlers that they kidnapped from Nicaragua. So comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.